Dragon Ball Z Broly. A great movie. One of the best movies of 2019. But there is a problem with this movie. It is not the animation, which was great. It is not the plot line, which was awesome. It's not the characters. It's not. It's only one character, Bardock. Why? Why in the blue fuck would you change the storyline of an already established character that is. I do not see why you would have to change the storyline of an already established character. Bardock, the father of Goku, was a great movie. There was absolutely nothing wrong with that movie. The reason that they felt that they needed to change anything about his story just dumbfounds me. It doesn't make any sense. The movie was already there. It was already done. They didn't have to do anything but just introduce. They didn't have to do anything but introduce Broly. But somehow, but for some reason that I do not understand, they decided to change history, rewrite Bardock, changing history. I took some time off before I made this video because I wanted to watch the Broly movie again, in the comfort of my own home. Hashtag thanks YouTube and thanks Facebook for, giving me that resource. So I watched it in the theater once, was shocked to find out what they did to my boy Bardock, first of all. Second, watching it a second time, I was still shocked. It was a slap in the face. Now, as soon as I watched Broly for a second time, I immediately went to go watch Bardock, the father of Goku. And what I learned from that, Garlic Jr., similar to that, remember them? Remember that whole, is Garlic Jr. canon? Is he not canon because it is a TV special? But here's the thing. Bardock, the father of Goku, was the first Super Saiyan lore, first introduction to the Saiyans, introduction to Frieza, introduction to Dragon Ball. Okay, in the end of the movie, you see Goku get delivered to Earth, and you actually see Grandpa Gohan pick up Goku and say, "Ooh," you know? And that's something you don't even see in Dragon Ball. You don't really see Goku get dropped off at Earth. You don't see how. You don't see any of that. Now in Broly, they changed Bardock's whole spiel that he can see into the future. The fact that he knew for a fact that Frieza was coming. In this movie, they have him say to some throwaway Saiyan, it's a possibility that Frieza can destroy the Saiyans. And then he suddenly becomes Mr. Softy, picks up his son, which he now cares about for some reason, and just throws him to Earth. And Ginai, she does nothing for the story. She does nothing to the story. Why would you introduce Ginai, and then just to throw away the whole established, I can see into the future, nobody believes me, my whole crew was wiped out by Frieza and his Dodoria and his men. It doesn't make any sense. It does not make any sense. Why would you throw away the best movie? Okay, I'm gonna say the father of Goku was one of the best movies ever, because you actually feel the emotion. You feel for the man. All right, the man just got his whole squad wiped out by Dodoria like he was nothing, and you could see the urgency in his battle. He's like, I'm so weak, but I'm still gonna, I'm gonna persevere. I'm gonna do the best I can to get these fuckers, and he does. At the end of the movie, he takes on a whole squadron of those Frieza men, and he almost gets there, and but it's nothing. It just, Frieza's power just dwarfs him, and he just gets blown up. They kept that part of the movie, so they just basically fast forwarded from, I'm gonna pick up my son because I have a hunch, to just, oh, I'm gonna go fight him. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that? Okay, they could have just, now in this movie we're unsure. Okay, I know for a fact that they just threw away the father of Goku. They just threw it away like it's nothing. But they could have at least give us a hint that, you know, it's a possibility, just like Bardock puts it. It's a possibility that he could still look into the future, that he still went to Canassus, that he still that his whole squad got wiped out by Dodoria, you know, but they don't give us none of that. You know, now it's basically this is the new Bardock. He's a softie. He cares about his son. He's a family man. Guinea, you know, unless he's just, you know, putting up a front for Guinea, he really doesn't give a shit about Kakarot. But what? Like, no, come on. They could have fixed this plot device in 1 second. They could have fixed this entire plot hole, and they could have made the father of Goku fit into the Bardock movie by simply giving us a little teaser that this man could still see into the future. He could have him, you could have this man look out into space while he's, you know, while he's holding his son or whatever, his pod, and he could just have him like freeze for a second, and then that will give the fans something. They'll be like, oh, can he still see into the future? The events of the father of Goku, where he got wiped out and he got given the power of psychic abilities in Canassus, did that still happen? Like, what's up with that? You know, look, they didn't have to do that. They didn't do none of that. They disregarded the entire movie, an already well established movie, in order to just give you Guinea. And what did Guinea? What did she do? What did Guinea bring to the table? What did you bring to the table, dear? Nothing. By giving us a one-dimensional character in Guinea, they threw away the deepest, most layered, most I suffered so much, so I want to make sure my son gets Frieza. I know my son's going to get Frieza because I can feel it and because I have this psychic ability in my head. They threw away all of that. They threw away Bardock, which is one of the most important characters. Without Bardock, none of this would have happened.
Oh my goodness! A little boy! What are you doing way out here, little fellow? What do you know, a tail? Strange fellow, don't worry, I'm a little odd myself. Believe it or not. Oh my, you're a little stinker, aren't you? Goodness, you should take it easy on me. I'm old enough to be your grandpa, you know. Now, let's see. Yes! I think I know what to call you until I find out where you belong, little fella. Look, how about I call you Goku? Oh, you like that, huh? All right then, Goku it is! Woohoo! Goku! Whee! What a good little boy!